Hi guys, it's me Liz with 143 Handmade. Welcome. I'm going to do a quick share video today of the Susan Hiles Stitch and Swap, Cluster Swap, the clusters that I made for the swap. The instructions were to autumn themed, or autumn or gratitude themed with a button or dangle. I didn't have a lot of dangles, so I did buttons. So I just went through and I pulled out a whole stack of, what I thought of as fall colors of my fabric and paper and stuff. And I just started making some clusters and adding some slow stitches. She did want some slow stitching in there, but she said that it could just be sewing on the button. Like on this one, the only slow stitching is the button, but that's, that's okay. All right, this one I even tied in a little bow. I don't think I'm gonna finagle with that a little bit, but so I have several swap partners. I have 3 swap partners, and I'm not going to say what's going to who, but as you can see, I got a little carried away, so everybody's getting more than one. You know? Let's see, that didn't catch quite as good as I want, so I think I'm just going to add just a tiny bit of glue and tuck that in. But other than that, it's all just slow stitching, no glue. So, but since I didn't quite catch it, right here behind this button, I'm going to add just a tiny dollop of glue there, because it does not take much. This glue is very strong. And then I'm just going to tuck that edge of the lace in that seam, like so. And it will appear as though I did catch it with the fabric, or with the slow stitching. And that way, with these longer ones, I was thinking that, they could totally be cut apart and cut down into made into multiple smaller ones. That way they all match. So that was an idea. And I did include paper. Some people don't like to include paper when they're slow stitching. It depends on the situation whether I like sewing in paper or not. But those are the clusters that I came up with. Thank you so much for hosting, Miss Susan Hiles and Janie. And go check her videos out. I will do my best to link below, but I am going to have the hashtag all over the place. So, and in just a second, I will share the ones that I received. I have received all of my loveliness. Now let's check out what everybody sent me. I sent out extra fabric and stuff too. I held back a bit, but I did send out extra fabric and stuff. So I am super excited to see what all I got. And I definitely got extras, which is super fun. I love that. So let's go ahead and start with Meridell's. And I love this paper, this dye job on this paper. It looks like this was a planner page that she did some hand dyeing on. Wonder if this is also hand dyed. Probably. It's beautiful. I love all the rich textures and tones. Okay, interesting. Little people. I don't do a lot with people, so that'll be interesting for me to try and find something to do with it. But I like challenges like that, so thank you very much. Oh, wow, she does tatting. That's beautiful. I have done a little tatting, but so, like, I know exactly, like, how difficult that is, and that's amazing. Thank you, Miss Meridell. And these buttons are fabulous. All this little hand stitching. Okay, moving on. I can enjoy them in detail later, right? Okay, so let's see. Here's this one. Ooh, lots and lots of layers. I love how thick it is, and some more tatting. That's awesome. Tatting, if you don't know what tatting is this bit right here. This lacy type thing. So I love this. Just so many layers and textures. Oh, my grandma used to use pearl pins like that. That's awesome. I don't have very many of those. Let's see. Oh, some beautiful fabric. Oh my goodness. So much texture. I can't even explain like how textured this is. Like it's so soft, it's so thick, and it'll obviously fray and give a really nice frayed edge. That is super cool. Thank you so much, Miss Meridell. Oh, and a peacock. I love peacocks. And this fabric, this is another one. It's textured, but it's thin, but it's, look at how nicely it frays. I bet it tears nice too. Oh, such a pretty peacock. That is something that for those of you that don't know, I live on out in the country, and we have acreage. And peacocks are one of the things that we intend to add at some point to our farm. So that's awesome. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's so cute. Such a cute little flower. I love all these textures, Miss Meridell. Thank you so much. Like, this is so... I can't even tell you, like, how cool this is. Oh, and look at there. There's a charm. Give thanks. And some more tatting. Your tatting is super impressive, Miss Meridell. Thank you. I hope you see this. This is, yeah, this is, I love all of it. I will definitely use all of it. That's amazing. Thank you. So, let's see what Miss Janie sent from the Crafting Bookworm. Let's make sure to leave her card in this frame, so that way anybody who wants to can go get that info. Let's find this opening so I can use this bag again instead of ripping it. I love these little bags because you can use them for so many things repeatedly. The extra fabric is awesome. It's always fun to get extra fabric. Oh, look at that! It's not just a cluster. It's a cluster pocket. How clever! Like, I don't know that I've done any of those. I think I need to. I think you just threw down a challenge, whether you meant to or not. But the best kind of way, you know, like in the best kind of way. But look at that. That is so cute. I love tags. They're just such a simple little thing. And these charms, look at how cute it glows. Let's see. Yeah, down here so you guys can get to see them in the light. That's cool. Thank you, Miss Janie. That's adorable. Get that laid down there. Okay. And then let's check out this fabric. Fall fabric is always fun, right? The bright colors. Yeah. Pumpkins. Oh, I'm going to have to do a pumpkin themed journal now. Thanksgiving, autumn themed. So I can include all of this awesomeness. That's a really pretty fabric. You know, you know, the gold on top of the fabric, the gold foil or whatever this is, the embossing, I'm not sure exactly what technique that is, but, you know, a lot of times it just doesn't, it feels like an added element to me. It doesn't really feel like part of the fabric, but this one is really well done. I really like this one, and it doesn't have that weird plasticky feel that some of them do, so that's very cool. Hopefully I can come across some of that in a fabric store, whoever makes this. Oh, and then just some lovely brown gingham. That brown gingham is so useful. Thank you. Fabulous. And nice big pieces, so I can do all kinds of things with them. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate every bit of it. Okay. And then from Lolly at Scrappy Lolly Paper Co. I did not look up the title of everybody's, oh, how pretty. YouTube channels, but like I said, I will add that info in the description box. Oh, how cute. So many layers. I didn't do so many layers on mine. I think I need to be more brave and add more layers. Grateful. And the button. You know, I just can't help but touch it all, right? Like, I gotta touch it. But that's one of the great things about doing something like this, is because you do get textures that you don't already have in your house. That is an awesome dangle. Such pretty lace. Oh, that's like a velvet and then some stiff mesh. That's, yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to get braver and do more layers. Because these clusters, I think, are better than mine. You know, maybe not better, but like more interesting. You know, Make sure I'm staying in frame over here. My goodness, Miss Lolly, thank you so much. Let's see, what are these three? This one's nice bright colors. Super cute. Reds. I am working on a red journal right now, so this will fit right in. It's great. And a little key. Oh, that's super cute. Oh, this is Christmas. It's a Christmas bauble. So that won't quite work for my, but that won't work for my red journal, but it will work for my Christmas journals. So it's awesome. I love the keys. That's super cute. And this doily that was like tea stained or coffee stained a bit. Super fun. Thank you so much. And now let's see what is in here. Let's see what fabulous is in here. Oh my goodness. It's like a whole scrap pack. Look at that. Some red twine that I can use. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about trying to untie it. We'll just take it off to the side like that. And oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, how cute. These little mushrooms. That's amazing. Nice big pieces too. Thank you guys. You guys were so generous. You know, I struggled with that. Like how generous to be, and like I kind of held back, honestly. But I think that if we do this again, if they are so gracious as to butterflies. Butterflies are always a win in my world. That's awesome. So, but if we do this again, or if, you know, if I join something of this nature again, I will definitely be more generous in what I send out. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. That'll be great layers on clusters. Because these are not fabrics, or not fabrics. These are not a lot of colors that I use on a regular basis. So that'll be good actually, to get some add some variation to my clusters and whatnot. This is super cute too. This will be great for something for a little girl. So, but yes, so next time if we do another stitch and swap type something, I will definitely be more generous in my giving. So I hope you guys, everybody enjoyed what they received. I absolutely love all my fabulousness here. Like that is just too adorable, right? Like I can't even like pick favorite. But just look at how, how different, here we go, how different we all created from the same prompt, just because of what we had in our house, what we had on stock and the different styles, which, I mean, I find amazing. And I hope to see all of you guys again soon. I have more of my little landscapes coming up, and I have a bunch of other videos planned, but it is the holiday season, so, and I have a ton of doctor's appointments, so we'll just, kind of write it out and see what I can do. I will see you guys again soon.